There are millions and billions of living beings on this planet Earth. Now, how to classify these millions and billions of living beings on this planet Earth for the effective study of humans? So that's the reason now here a lot of scientists came up with the idea that we have to differentiate between different animals and they have to be kept in particular order. The first person on this planet is called as Aristotle, who is also known as the father of biology. Now, after this, now here comes a famous personality called as R.H. Whitaker, and this person is giving the classification, that is two types of classification: plant kingdom and animal kingdom. And then you have the five kingdom classification, that is this thing which is mentioned here: kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. So this is how all the living beings have been divided or studied on this planet Earth. So here now we have to keep in mind kingdom is divided into plant kingdom and animal kingdom. Plant kingdom and animal kingdom. Plant kingdoms are further divided into various sections. Animal kingdoms are divided into various sections like with backbone, without backbone, that is called as vertebrata, non-vertebrata. Then you have semichordata. Okay, all this, there are plenty of differentiation between this animal kingdom and plant kingdom. If you want a detailed flow chart or the diagram of this plant kingdom and animal kingdom, you can refer our notes which is uploaded in the study material section. So let us try to go forward about the plant kingdom. Kingdom Plantae. So here you have kingdom plant, or you can say kingdom Plantae. Kingdom Plantae is divided into algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms. Gym in the sense it naked, sperms in the sense it is seeds. So naked seeds are called as gymnosperms. Now let us try to understand what is algae. Algae was the first types of plant which was formed on this planet Earth, and even now it still is living. So now here algae is divided into three different parts, that is called as chlorophyceae, phagocyceae, rhodophyceae. Chloro in the sense chloroplast. If an algae is having chloroplast, if it is green in color, that is called as chlorophyceae. Next you have Phagocyceae, that is edible. We eat sargassum. Okay, sargassum, laminaria. These are all important edible algae. Then you have Rhodophyceae. So these are the types of algae. After algae, there are important things. For example, in the beginning of the formation of this life on this earth, imagine if this is water on one side and here there is land on other side. On this water, the algae used to survive. Slowly, the algae started coming on this land, and now it started surviving both on land on water. Now it requires water also and land also. It will be under big rocks. It will be under rocks hidden here under this aquatic condition. So these kind of plants is called as bryophytes. It is also called as amphibious plants. It is also known as amphibious plants. Bryophytes are divided into two, that is called as liverworts and mosses. Liverworts and mosses. So examples are Marchantia and Spaganum. Next you have pteridophytes. Now what happens? The plants which were hidden inside this rock slowly started developing roots. So for the first times the roots were visible. The roots were visible in these pteridophytes. Okay. Now the pteridophytes are nothing but it is an ornamental. It is used as an attractive plants used in our gardens. So this is called as ornamental plants. So here you have Xylophyta, Lycophyta, Spinophyta, Pterophyta. Okay, so these are the important classification under Pteridophytas. Next you have gymnosperms. I just mentioned it now that gymnosperms means naked seeds. You have examples like Cycas, Pinus, Ginkgo biloba, and then you have gentiles. Okay, so this is what is a gymnosperm all about. And angiosperms, here you have two types of seeds. One is called as dicotyledon and another is called as monocotyledon. Now further, we have already covered this topic of monocotyledon and dicotyledon. What is meant by roots, what are the types of tissues in the shoot and the root. You have meristematic tissue, permanent tissue, you have simple and complex. In complex you have xylem and phloem. All these things we have already covered in previous section. So this is what is all about plant kingdom, and if you want to understand what is about animal kingdom, you have to take or refer our notes which is uploaded in the notes section. I hope you understood this topic in detail. Thank you.